watching you here is me walking on a gigantic expanse of salt as the Great Salt Lake looms in the distance. This is Tom, and I'm running to day 15 here in Salt Lake City. Pretty amazing little city as the wind roars around me, surrounded by mountains and a gigantic lake made out of salt. And yeah, just an incredible city with a lot of interesting culture and architecture. Fantastic little place. I'm gonna keep walking out into the unknown. It looks like there's some people out there, so we'll see what they're up to and we'll see what I can do. Anyway, here I am, right at the edge of the second saltiest body of water in the world, just behind the Dead Sea. Apparently you could float in this if you were to go all in, which I am not about to do, sadly. But because the lake is so salty, no fish can live in the Salt Lake, only brine shrimp. And apparently everyone in Salt Lake City hates this lake because it stinks when the brine shrimp come up or whatever they do. I don't know. Can't say it smells particularly pleasant here right now as the wind is blowing the lake into my face. Whoa, took a skid there on salty mud. Alright, so I'm going to touch the Great Salt Lake for the first time in my 27 years of life. Here it is right before me, in this gunky salty sludge that I missed. So I'm just going to touch it and see if it feels any different than any other bodies of water that I've touched. And I'll even see if my hand floats in it or something, since I'm definitely not willing to submerge my whole being into this. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going down, gonna touch it. I'm not really in it. Can't really get in it unless I actually get in it. Okay, so I think here I can kind of get a little more. I think that might be shrimpiness. There's a pressure if I push down, I feel it which maybe isn't as common in regular bodies of water, or maybe this is just all really in my head. Maybe they're all lying to me and you don't. Alright, yay! My hand smells like salt. All these little bugs are jumping all over me. And there's a gigantic salt palace at the base of the shore. For some reason, I really don't know. But I'm not going to check it out because I need to get a move on here. But this was it. This was Tom running to the Great Salt Lake here in Utah. Until next time, travel well.